What's up, guys? Welcome back to Clee World. It's the first time y'all have ever seen me without the helmet on. Well, not really a face reveal, but just the first video that we've done without the helmet on. And in this type of setting. First thing, please excuse my background. We got a new house on some land and I was kind of testing some different things with the whole camera setup at the computer. And eventually we'll have the whole wall like this, but for now, it looks like this. I have a cool video for you today. So, as some of you guys know, I did just recently, the shield's a little dirty. I might need to clean it. But I just recently purchased the AGV K6S and I don't have a chin mount for it. I already have one, as you guys can see on my SMK, which is really just kind of like a cheap helmet. And it's what I could get at the time. I just wanted to be able to get on the bike first day that I got it. All I had was a motocross helmet. So yeah, I need the helmet. So I just picked this one up. It was like $100 and I had gotten a chin mount for this. And I wanted to show you guys how I went about putting on my chin mount because I do it a little differently just for extra security. I've used this for a couple months. I've had zero problems out of it. And so I just wanted to show y'all a video of putting it on the AGV K6S and give my thoughts on it. Now, this is the chin mount made by Chin Mounts. And personally, I'll never go away from chin mounts. Am I biased? I haven't owned other chin mounts, yes, but the number one reason that I would never go away from chin mounts is because they make their mounts go perfectly for each helmet. Every single mount is made for each helmet. So this mount, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this mount looks completely different from this mount because of the split that's in the mask right here is completely different than what is on the AGV. So this one is made to go on the AGV right here. They're all perfectly made for each specific helmet. And on top of that, it's the same price as the competitor. So why would you not get the one that goes perfectly with your helmet? I don't know, that's just me. They also have really good customer service that I've had a very pleasant time dealing with, and it ships very quick. I ordered this one on Friday. It said it wasn't gonna be here till the next Friday, this coming Friday, but it ended up coming on Wednesday morning. So I can't be mad at that. And I just did the normal shipping. I didn't do like the expedited or anything like that. And before we go any further, this video is not sponsored by Chin Mount. I am working on getting an affiliate link and whatnot, but at this moment, I don't even have an affiliate link. This is just me as a consumer.
So guys, what I just said is not all the way true. Since filming this video, I have received an affiliate link from Chin Mounts. I will put the link in the description. By using this link, you get 10% off and it helps the channel a little bit. If you're in the market for a chin mount, use the link. It's a win-win. All right, back to the video.
So let's get started on putting this thing on. So your chin mount's gonna come in this bag. Sorry, I kind of already opened up everything. I didn't originally plan on doing a video and I was like, you know what? We don't ever make videos like this. I should make videos like this. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this style of video and if you would like more videos similar to this. And so in that bag, you're gonna have your chin mount and then you're gonna have a bag full of a whole bunch of other goodies. So open this bag. And one thing is, I don't know the exact name of this, but it's basically like a harness. You put this piece inside the helmet and you wrap this around the mount. And now if the mount happens to fail, at least your camera's not gonna go flying on the road. It's just gonna hang from your helmet and start hanging on your chest and whatnot. But you'll immediately notice and be able to pull over, right? And we got some stickers. Everybody loves stickers. I got some cool quad lock stickers too the other day. The instruction manual, which I don't really need. I know what I'm doing. We did it once. Once you do it one time, it's not very hard. Then we have our wipes, wet and dry, 1 and 2. So I'm gonna guess, which one do we use first? 1 or 2. So we're gonna use the wet one first to clean it. If I can get it open. Why am I so bad at opening things? All right, we're gonna take the wet one and we're just gonna clean the surface area, get it nice and squeaky clean. It's like giving it a little bath. Okay, and once we've used number 1, we're gonna move on to number 2, the dry. I wonder what this one does. Then we're just gonna do the same thing, just wipe it over just to dry it. That way we have no debris. It's not all wet. There we go, nice and dry. And now the secret touch, the hair dryer. Guys, anytime you're dealing with 3M tape, a hair dryer is always going to make it stick better. You're going to heat it up, get it to like you don't heat it up long. We're talking like 10 seconds. And you heat it up just to activate the gel stickiness stuff, the glue. And then you're going to stick it on there. Let's see, which is the right way up? It's going to be the actual chin mount words pointing down. It just looks right. And I'm pretty sure that's how this one is. That is how my other helmet is. So that's what we're going to do. And first you want to test your placement. Make sure that you got it on the right place. That looks about right to me. I think that's spot on. And so now we're gonna remove the sticky red part. This is harder than getting 1 and 2 open. This should be called 3, the final boss. Got it. It was hard till it wasn't. Let's get all this shit out of the shit out of the way. And we're just gonna let the hair dryer heat up. It's feeling pretty hot. And then we're gonna heat it up for, like I said, about 10 seconds. And then we are going to, I really shouldn't have put my hand right there, but we're going to place it on. And then we're just gonna press down and hold. I recommend holding this on for about 60 seconds, just to make sure the adhesive fully bonds with the helmet. And there you go. The chin mount is on the helmet. We held it down. It looks like we got it pretty much all the way. Now, if you were to have some spots that were still sticking up, you can always get it off, reheat it, reactivate it, and reapply, but this seems pretty good. According to the instructions, you are now done. You just need to wait 24 hours, then you can attach your camera. Me personally, I like to be just a little bit more secure. So what I do is I take this clear grip bonding glue, a contact adhesive, 100% waterproof, and I like to go around the edges and put the glue around the edges just to give it some extra security. Now, what we're gonna do it with today is this little paintbrush. It's not exactly what I want to use, but it's just what I could find laying around the house just now. So that's what we're gonna use. And actually, we're gonna use this side. And so the first thing I'll do is just run a little thing of glue down. This glue is gonna run out, like as far as running out thing. And I'm just gonna take the brush and I'm just gonna make a little coat in between the edges of the chin mount and the helmet. I also have that's a piece of glue. I thought it was a piece of hair. And so I'm just gonna go around the whole edge here and put a thin layer of glue. So that way, I know for 100% fact this is never coming off. Now, if you do not want your chin mount to be completely permanent, do not do this step. Once you do this step, this chin mount is not coming off. I'm sure you could get it off somehow, but overall, this thing's not coming off. This is a very permanent step. My buddy gets mad at me doing this. He says I'm ruining a beautiful helmet, but you know what? It's fine with me because I'm not trying to lose my camera. Kind of like arts and crafts, very soothing. Now we'll get the bottom area. Oh shit. Kind of messed up just a little bit. Get that off. There we go. So as you can see, we're literally just going around the whole edge with this. Now, actually, this is the first time I've used a brush like this for this, but I actually do like it, especially being double-sided, because I can use one edge to kind of like clean up and one to actually coat it with. Now we're going to do this side, and then we're just going to clean up little strings of glue we got. And there you have it. Now all we're going to do is let this dry, and tomorrow, before this crazy snow comes this weekend, we'll get one more vlog in, and we'll be able to use this helmet instead of our SMK to vlog in. So I'm excited about that. But as you can see, and guys, it really doesn't like, you know, you can kind of tell it's wet right now. You can see the glue and whatnot, but it truly, like, it doesn't mess up the look at all. Like, there's already a mount on the front, which is already kind of messing up the look. But in my opinion, this doesn't do anything but just make sure that this mount is not going to fall off. Now, I have zero doubt that this mount would stay on and stay secure. But as we all know, 3M tape, it can lose its touch after some time. So it does feel extremely secure without it, but this just makes me feel a little bit better about it and not worry about my camera falling off while I'm riding. And then obviously the last step, what we'll do is we'll take the harness or whatever it's called, and I'll put it on the opposite side of where I put my mic. Now, if I already had my Cardo system ready to put in this helmet, I would go ahead and show that video, because basically what I do is I take my DJI mics, this one specifically, well, actually the other one I have, I use it mainly for my helmets, but I put a piece of Velcro in here, and then I put a piece of Velcro on the back of the magnet, and then that way I'm able just to Velcro the mic right into my helmet, and I don't have to worry about it. I've never had any issues of it falling out or anything. It's worked out well. And if you're using a DJI action camera and the DJI mics, you don't have to worry about using the transmitter. It all works wirelessly, so you don't have any cords. If I didn't have my Cardo going in here, this would be a completely wireless system. But yeah, guys, that's putting the chin mount on our AGV K6S. I hope this video was helpful or just helping you gain some knowledge and getting kind of some feedback or a real review. Here you have it. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know how this went for you, or maybe some different tricks you have or other videos you would like to see. But I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you for visiting Clee World. It is your middle-aged moto vlogger. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'm out. Peace.